In the heart of the Texas Hill Country near the small town of Wimberley, lies a remarkable natural wonder. It is a place of cool, clear water known as Jacob's Well. On a hot summer day it appears as a tranquil swimming hole. A dark, circular opening about 4 meters across punctuates the rocky bed of Cypress Creek. The water is so pure that you can see deep into its blue-green depths. Children and adults gather here, drawn by the promise of a refreshing escape from the intense Texas heat. They leap from the surrounding outcrops, their laughter echoing through the cypress trees, plunging into the seemingly bottomless pool below. It looks like a perfect, peaceful oasis, but this serene pool is merely the entrance to another world. It is not a simple spring, it is the mouth of a vast, intricate underwater cave system. Jacob's Well is a karstic spring, a window into the Trinity Aquifer, a massive underground reservoir that supplies water to this entire region. The well itself is the beginning of a journey into the Earth's crust, a gateway to a hidden network of passages and chambers carved out by water over millions of years. This beautiful surface, so inviting and calm, hides a complex and dangerous reality. The cool water that beckons swimmers is the very same water that has shaped one of the most perilous underwater environments known to humanity. From the surface, the well appears as a dark void, a stark contrast to the sunlit creek bed around it. The water temperature remains constant year-round, a cool and inviting 20 degrees Celsius. This constant flow from the aquifer is what keeps the pool full and clear, creating the illusion of a simple, deep swimming spot. People come to witness this natural spectacle, to feel the cool embrace of ancient water that has traveled for miles underground before emerging into the light. It is a place where the hidden power of the planet makes itself visible, offering a moment of connection with the deep, unseen forces that shape our world. The allure of Jacob's Well is undeniable. It is a place of stunning natural beauty, a jewel set within the rugged Texan landscape. The dark blue circle is almost magnetic, drawing the eye and sparking curiosity about what lies beneath. For most visitors, it is simply a unique and beautiful place to swim, a memory of a perfect summer's day. They may feel the strong current pushing up from below, a gentle reminder of the powerful system at work. But for a select few, for the explorers and the scientists, this opening is not an end but a beginning. It is a challenge, an invitation to explore a realm of darkness, danger, and profound discovery. To venture beyond the sunlit opening of Jacob's Well is to enter a world of extreme risk. The well descends vertically for about 10 meters before angling down into a series of submerged chambers. The first 2 chambers are relatively accessible to experienced divers, but beyond them, the cave system becomes a treacherous maze. The passages become narrow, forcing divers to remove their equipment to squeeze through tight restrictions. Silt on the cave floor is fine like powder. A single misplaced fin kick can instantly reduce visibility to 0, turning the cave into a disorienting black trap from which escape is nearly impossible. This underwater labyrinth has claimed the lives of more than a dozen divers. The dangers are numerous and unforgiving. Beyond the risk of getting lost or stuck in narrow passages, divers face the threat of powerful currents and sudden, unpredictable water surges. The sheer depth also presents challenges, with the deepest known point reaching over 40 meters. At these depths, nitrogen narcosis can impair judgment, making a life-or-death decision feel trivial. The cave system is a complex network of tunnels, false exits, and dead ends. A natural puzzle that offers no second chances for those who make a mistake. It is a place that demands absolute perfection and respect. The cave system is comprised of 4 main chambers, each one deeper and more hazardous than the last. The first chamber is a large sunlit room. The second chamber is reached through a long tunnel and marks the beginning of true darkness. The third chamber is known as the fake exit chamber because a small opening can trick disoriented divers into thinking it is a way out. The fourth and final mapped chamber is called the Virgin Cave because of its pristine, undisturbed sediment. Getting here requires navigating a tiny, gravel-filled passage that is exceptionally dangerous. The combination of these features makes the well one of the most hazardous diving spots on the planet. Because of the extreme danger, recreational diving is now forbidden in the deeper parts of the cave. The entrance has been sealed with a grate to prevent untrained individuals from venturing into the deadly passages below. Only permitted scientific and recovery dive teams are allowed to explore its depths. These restrictions are a somber acknowledgement of the well's unforgiving nature. The silent, beautiful water holds a history of tragedy, a stark reminder that some of nature's most beautiful creations are also its most formidable. The well continues to guard its secrets fiercely, repelling all but the most skilled and prepared explorers. The water that feeds Jacob's Well originates from the Trinity Aquifer, a vast underground sea held within layers of limestone. Rainwater seeps into the ground over a large area, filtering slowly through the rock for years, perhaps even decades. This ancient water eventually travels through the aquifer's network of conduits and emerges with force at Jacob's Well. During periods of heavy rainfall, the pressure within the aquifer can increase dramatically. When this happens, the well can transform into a natural fountain, gushing water up to a meter or more into the air. This powerful display showcases the immense hydraulic energy stored deep within the earth, a visible pulse of a hidden, subterranean river. For millennia, this reliable source of pure water has been a focal point for life. Long before settlers arrived, Native American tribes held this place as sacred. To them, it was not just a source of drinking water, it was a revered site, a connection to the life-giving spirits of the underworld. They saw the constant flow as a symbol of eternity and sustenance. Archaeologists have discovered numerous artifacts nearby, including old tools and arrowheads, which tell a story of continuous human presence stretching back thousands of years. This place was a center for communities, a vital resource that sustained life in a sometimes harsh environment. The well's history is intertwined with the story of the land itself. Early settlers in the 1850s were astounded by its powerful flow and gave it the biblical name Jacob's Well, likening it to the well from the Old Testament story. It quickly became the heart of the local community, a place for baptisms, picnics, and social gatherings. The clear, cool water was a gift, a seemingly endless resource that shaped the development of the nearby town of Wimberley. For generations, the well has been a constant presence, a landmark that has witnessed the changing landscape and the lives of the people who have called this region home. The geology of the well tells an even older story. The limestone rock that forms the caves was once the floor of a shallow sea, teeming with life millions of years ago. The slow, patient work of water has dissolved this ancient rock, carving the intricate network of tunnels we see today. The well is a living geological feature, still being shaped and changed by the same forces that created it. It is a direct link to the planet's deep past, a place where time is measured not in years or decades but in epochs. The water that flows from it today is part of an ancient, ongoing cycle of creation and dissolution. Despite decades of exploration, much of the Jacob's Well cave system remains unmapped and unknown. The extreme dangers have thwarted many attempts to create a complete survey of its passages. Divers who have ventured into its depths speak of a place that feels endless, with tunnels branching off in multiple directions into the darkness. The risks are so great that traditional mapping methods are often impossible. The cave seems to actively resist exploration, its narrow squeezes and silty floors creating a formidable defense against human intrusion. The full extent of this subterranean world is one of Texas's greatest geological mysteries, a puzzle that has yet to be solved. However, modern technology is beginning to peel back the layers of secrecy. Scientists and explorers now use remotely operated vehicles and advanced sonar equipment to probe where humans cannot safely go. These technologies have led to remarkable discoveries. Hidden chambers, never before seen by human eyes, have been identified deep within the system. These new finds suggest that the cave network is far more extensive than previously imagined. Within these isolated chambers, paleontologists have even found the fossilized remains of extinct animals, offering a priceless glimpse into the prehistoric life of this region and the ancient ecosystems that once thrived here. One of the most baffling phenomena at Jacob's Well is the occurrence of unexplained water surges. On rare occasions, the well will suddenly and violently expel a massive volume of water, a phenomenon separate from the fountain effect caused by rain. Scientists are still uncertain about the exact cause of these events. One leading theory suggests that the collapse of a large air-filled chamber deep within the aquifer could displace a huge amount of water, sending it rushing out of the well. These surges are a powerful reminder that we are only observing the edge of a dynamic and poorly understood system, a system with its own unpredictable rhythms. Jacob's Well continues to be a place of potent mystery and powerful attraction. It draws thousands of visitors each year, from casual swimmers to dedicated scientists, all captivated by its beauty and its secrets. While technology allows us to see further into its depths than ever before, each discovery seems to open up new questions. How far does the system truly extend? What other secrets are hidden in its unmapped passages? The well remains a symbol of the wild, untamed parts of our planet. It teaches us that even in a well-explored world, there are still places of profound mystery that lie just beneath the surface, guarding secrets we may never fully comprehend. If you were one of the divers, would you dare to explore the darkest tunnels all the way to the end? If you enjoyed this real adventure, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments. We're excited to hear from you.